Says, Oliver, what do you do when you lose so many times and you have anxiety to do it again? How do you deal with that? If it's not your money, it's easier. All right, that's number one. You're not losing your life. You're not losing your money. There's still some psychological pressure there because you want your record to be good, but it's not a financial destruction that you're bringing about for yourself. You've got to understand, Arona, you've got to find a way to start using your losses so that they stop being something that you get afraid of doing, and you start to realize these losses are making me better. And this takes journaling your losses, categorizing your losses. If you've got 4 techniques that you play, all right, now you're going to lose on all 4, but which one do you lose the most with? This one produces my biggest losses. This one produces my most frequent losses, but they're small. This is very important data, Arona. All right. So now this one, I have the smallest amount of losses and therefore the best gains. So I'm going to accentuate this one, minimize this. I'm going to minimize this one and eliminate this one. What is out of all the losses you had last week, you add up all of the losses you had and you divide the total amount that you lost by the number of losing trades. That gets you your average loss per trade. How many traders do you know that can tell you on the spot what last week's average loss per trade was? Probably 0. No professional trader walks around not knowing what their average loss per trade is. Because then how do you if you don't know your average loss per trade from last week, how do you make this week better? How do you know you're losing correctly? Because if that average loss is too big, this week must be dedicated to shrinking it. And that takes focus. It takes a focused outlook every single trade. Your focus is not next week to make money. Your focus is to lose less, to make every losing trade smaller to get that average down. But it has to be done focusedly, in a focused way. Every week needs a goal. You should, excuse me, guys, you should not be moving into the next week just saying, okay, I hope this week is better than last week. Like it's going to frickin' fall from the sky without some plan, without something to focus on Monday through Friday, something new, something to tweak, something to change, something to improve. You can't just roll from one trade to the next thinking that one day it's just going to magically get better, I guess. So life doesn't work that way. Your losses are your stepping stone to your future. Your winning trades are inside of the losing trades, traders. You've got to crack those babies open. What part of the day do you lose the most? Is it the morning? Is it the open? Is it right after the open? Is it in the middle of the day? Is it in the end of the day? What stock is responsible for the vast majority of your losses? Which tactic is responsible for the vast majority of your losses? What day do you trade the best of the week? What day do you trade the worst of the week? Do you follow what I'm saying? I'm getting another error message. I hate this. My God, what is going on? But traders, learn to embrace your losses, okay? Learn to embrace your losses. I'm getting the same error message, guys. I hope we don't start. Learn to embrace your losses. Learn to use them. They are your angels. They point the way. Your losses are like pain in the body, which is not pleasant, but the pain is sending you an important message. Listen, don't put your finger on the fire. Right? Don't touch the sharp glass. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, if you bump your head up against the wall like this and you get hurt, it's like, okay, don't move that far next time. Losses help us tweak our game. They are our messengers. Don't be afraid of them. And again, in my program, it's designed to make traders understand this and not be afraid of losses. Let's get them all out of the way. All right, let's get them all out of the way. Let's do it now. Why deal with it in the future? Why delay it? Let's become chronic losers right now. So we can get on the other side of this now. All right. Trading properly comes down to basically monitoring risk. Do you know why? You know why the risk side and not the profit side is the most important side? Because the profit side happens all by itself. Like, if you buy a stock at $40 and it goes to $43, what did you do except pray? Nothing. You didn't contribute to it. You didn't throw any extra money out there. You didn't call up a billionaire friend and say, buy 100,000 shares of the stock so you can push it higher for me. You did nothing but sat there with sweaty palms, elephants dancing up and down your stomach, not even butterflies, elephants, while you were praying. But you did nothing to contribute. But that's not the case on the losing side. The losing side is all you, because the market can't stop itself. Please understand this. The market can't say, all right, I've had enough. This is enough. You've lost enough. I'm not moving anymore. We're done. We're done. The market doesn't do that. So because the market doesn't have brakes, because the market can't stop itself, it needs you to stop it. It doesn't need you to make money. It needs you to stop it when something's not right. It needs you to halt the game when you're losing too much. So in a sense, trading is like a partnership between you and the stock. The stock says, okay, I've got the profit side, but look, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do my best to try to make profits. But if the environment's too strong for me, will you save me? I'm trusting you. I'm placing my life in your hands. I can't stop myself. I need you to stop me. I will take care of the profit side if I can. But if I can't, please save me. And that's real proper trading, which is why your most important role is not the winning side. That is the market's job. Your role is to take care of the losing side. And I promise you, just by mathematical certainty, you're going to have the winning side. It is actually the controlling of the losing side that creates the winning side. It's not the reverse. You understand? Just by mistake, you're going to find winners. Just by luck, you're going to find winners. Just by chance, you're going to fall into a winner. You don't even have to be skillful. But if you're skillful at keeping losses small, wow. Watch those wins start piling up automatically.